Are you listening? Nurse Bass. Beast mode. Grinding. Yeah.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Brad back with another hashtag Ask Bass. Again, reiterating from my previous hashtag Ask Bass, if you have any questions that you'd like me to answer and have featured on the channel on an episode of hashtag Ask Bass, send it to my email, nursebass0831@gmail.com. And if I have time, you just might see it pop up on a future episode. This one is from January 1st. So as you can see, I got real backed up on these emails. That's why I decided to start this series. I don't have time really to reply to all the emails that I get. So what I'm deciding to do is go through and pick some that might help people or that are interesting or whatever and do videos on them. Anyways, title of this email, help. This person needs some help, man. They need some help. They need some advice. Hi, Mr. Bass. I'm Dika. I'm in my 4th term of my study, but till this time, I feel like I don't get anything. I don't really get it. Am I too lazy? Am I too lazy to read the book? Who starts off an email like that? You might be. If you're in your 4th term and you're not getting, you feel like you don't get it, you might be too lazy to read the book. It's insufficient information. Or another thing I don't understand, can I ask you one thing? Are they, nurse student, can spend a free time? Word for word, that's what it says. I can't answer that one, dog. I'm sorry. I feel like this person English isn't their first language. So we're going to try to make do. Sometimes it's hard for me to manage my time between study, organization, or family problems. I hope you can help me or give me some tips how to be a good nurse student and what I must do. Thanks for your help. I'd be grateful if you will answer. So I guess that your real question is some tips on time management, basically, because it sounds like you're having problems managing time between study, organization, and family problems. Lord have mercy, son. We had to decode that one. Some tips on that. It's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. It's a big struggle for a lot of people in nursing school, and I'm sorry if I'm too close to the camera. I can't see myself, man. I'm using this new camera, so I'm just kind of having to wing it. Hopefully I'm not too close. Time management. So, yeah, it's a difficult one, managing time between school, between work, between family. What else you say? Study and organization. The big thing that a lot of people don't really realize whenever they get into nursing school and they're not sure what they're getting themselves into is the fact that it's just ridiculously time consuming. It's just the end of the story. It's just so time consuming. You have to put so much time into it. You have to take time off of work. You have to reduce the amount of hours that you work per week. You got to tell your family, look, man, I'm not going to be able to make it to Uncle Louie's barbecue, whatever. So the thing is that it's just a reality, man. It's a reality. You just really, everything else cannot take precedence. Nursing school has to take precedence over everything else. Has to. Now, okay, maybe I shouldn't say has to, because there are some people out there who are the exceptions to the rule where they can get by. I don't want to say even get by, where they can be successful in nursing school without having to make such extreme sacrifices. They can still work full time. There are those people. But for the majority of the people, I would say nursing school has to be your number one priority. It has to. Like I said, you're going to have to tell Uncle Louie I'm not going to be able to make it to the barbecue. You're going to have to, don't save me a plate. You'll have to tell your significant other, we can't go out to the movies this weekend. I got 12 exams I got to study for. Things like that. And so that's really that. If you can wrap your mind around that nursing school has to be number one in your life, then that's going to solve a lot of your problems. You're not really going to be, struggling with time management by trying to juggle things that you used to be able to do in your personal life before you got into nursing school with nursing school. Once you're in nursing school, all those fun things you used to do in your personal life, like hitting that club every weekend, making it rain, you're not going to be able to do it anymore. But just bear in mind that it's a very short amount of time that you're having to make this sacrifice. And once you're done, the reward's well worth it. It's well worth it, ladies and gentlemen. People can't seem to wrap their minds around that one, man. They cannot seem to wrap their minds around the fact that, oh, nursing school's terrible. It's terrible. All the work, the care plans, the tests, the clinicals, everything. It's just so overwhelming. I just don't want to do it. But a lot of people can't understand that, hey, man, it's just 2 years. 2 years. That's no time. Whenever I got out of high school and I bombed out of college that first year, I spent 2 years in a warehouse. Man, those 2 years flew by. They were gone in the blink of an eye. I don't know where those 2 years went. It's gone, man, just like that. And nursing school is too. It feels like I just started yesterday. I'm about done. So just keep in mind that it's a very short sacrifice for a lifetime of a wonderful career, man, where the opportunities for growth and advancement are endless. So anyway, I appreciate the question. I hope it helps you. I hope you see this video. If not, at least your question maybe help somebody else out there who's struggling with time management and wrapping their mind around the fact that nursing school is numero uno. It's got to be. Anyway, if you have any questions for me, again, you can send them to the email nursebass0831@gmail, and they might appear on a future episode of #AskNurseBass. Hope you enjoyed the video. Nurse Bass soon to be. That's all I got for you, man. You guys have a great day. Peace.